Okay, namaste everyone. Nice to see you all. So, as you know, we are combining breathing exercises known as pranayam, one of the parts of yoga. We are combining that with meditation on the chakras. So, yesterday we didn't do a pranayam, we did a yoga nidra. That is something different, but something which is a fantastic method to ground yourself. What do we mean by grounding ourselves? It's about having our attention, our awareness in the physical body. So just to recap a little bit on what we said yesterday, whenever there have been any traumas or difficult situations or circumstances, experiences which caused you some kind of emotional disturbance. Maybe there were some situations which were too difficult to handle. Even an accident, the shock that it creates can cause your attention to leave the body. And sometimes it doesn't always come back. So then part of your awareness is always wandering in a different time, in a different place. And then your ability to concentrate and focus then diminishes, it reduces over time. So with Yoga Nidra, what we do is we are focusing all of our awareness into our physical body. So when we were going through all the different body parts, right, it is reminding our awareness to be in that part of the body. And then we do the whole left side, the whole front side, the whole back side. So we are reinforcing the energy body, the mind, the awareness into the physical body. Okay, so today we're going to be working on the next chakra. Swadhisthana is the Sanskrit name. Sacral is the English name. It's the second chakra. It is just below the navel. And it is primarily to do with creativity. Most people think of it more as the center for sexual energy. Is both one and the same, because you can create all kinds of things in this world, but what is the highest level of creation? Is creating a new life, right? And a new life just doesn't happen by itself, right? People didn't just turn up on this earth magically. Some kind of energy interaction had to happen. So that is why it is also strongly associated with the sexual energy. And it's quite a paradox, because it is one of these things that people don't even like to speak about. Even I'm being very sort of subtle about it. I'm not being sort of explicit about it, because there are many people who have kind of, some stigma towards it. People don't want to talk about it openly. And it's not people's fault. It's purely because of what we've been getting told by other people, authorities, maybe society. There are all kinds of beliefs and perceptions related to that. So we need to try to clear that. Because if it was such a bad thing, we wouldn't have more than 7 billion people on this planet. Though it is reducing these days because of certain virus and things. But yeah, how did we get to 7 billion people on this planet? Right? It didn't just magically happen. So we will be working on the beliefs and the thoughts around that area as well. Okay. Now, why are we doing pranayama? What is the benefit of breathing exercises? Right, so I'm just gonna switch over to the slide. Okay, so breaking down the word pranayama. The first part is prana, straightforward. It's our life force, it's our bioenergy, it's this energy which is keeping us alive, right? So sometimes it is flowing very well, it's working very well, it's very active, it's flowing freely through all of our body, through all of our mind. But sometimes it can get blocked. There can be blockages, there might be certain areas where it doesn't flow so well. And so that's the prana part. And the yam part is the control, the regulation of it. So we are not just, see, day to day we are breathing. Sometimes we're breathing a little bit shallow, maybe some irregular breath. You know, the breathing pattern is changing. Sometimes we're breathing more from the left nostril, sometimes from the right nostril. That also alternates during the day. But you should also observe how your breathing changes with your states of emotion. And sometimes what happens is when we go through a lot of stressful periods or we've gone through a lot of anxiety, then our breathing can get stuck in that stressful state and it doesn't allow us to relax, right? So that's why one of the benefits is an improved autonomic nervous system. Now, to keep it simple for this class, autonomic nervous system is the part of your body which is regulating or controlling your fight-flight response. So whenever there's a stressful situation, your body kind of gets into that primitive mode. You know, it thinks it's in that caveman time when there's a real threat. So it's getting ready to fight this threat or to run away. Okay, but in the modern times, we don't really need that. And what happens is sometimes from the stressful situation, the autonomic nervous system forgets or is not able to come back to the relaxed state again. So your muscles stay tense, your heartbeat stays fast, right? And these things lead to other issues such as hypertension, high blood pressure, and so on. Breathing problems, tiredness, right? Because when you're in a stressful state, all your muscles are tense and that uses up energy. So you end up using more energy during the day just by sitting at the desk, right? And you feel tired. So pranayam, it helps to bring that flow back into the breathing. It allows you to breathe deeper and longer, right? To help you release that stress and to help bring your stress regulation system back down again. Better respiration, it improves your breathing, it helps with the blood pressure, it helps to improve the lung capacity, and by improving the lung capacity, it's also improving the health of your lungs, right? And that is really, really important right now with the virus going around. It's that much more important to strengthen your lungs and to ensure your lungs are working at optimal capacity. Now, with the pranayam, because it is helping you to bring your awareness back into your body, because it's helping to release any stress that might be there, any anxiety that might be there, right? So as you release stress, you're allowing more and more of your awareness, your consciousness, to feel safe in the body again. This is why I keep talking about safety and security when we talk about root chakra. Because this is one of the major reasons for lack of concentration, lack of focus. It's because there's a part of you which is not even here in your body. How can you focus when your complete mind is not here in the body right now? Right? So by reminding yourself that it is safe and it is secure in this moment, regardless of whatever happened in the past. There might have been some traumatic moments that happened in the past. There might have been some painful moments, maybe physically painful, maybe emotionally painful. But it's not there anymore. It's gone. It's in the past. It's nothing but a memory. Your body has moved on. It is just your mind, parts of your mind rather, which still thinks that you're there in that painful situation. So through this exercise, through this meditation, we are helping to bring back all of our awareness into the body and getting some alignment through all the different aspects, which you will get to know each day is going to be a different aspect of your life. Yesterday was grounding, it was about feeling secure in your own body. Today it's going to be about the creative flow, right? And of course, control of emotions. Why control of emotions? Because again, if there was a moment where you were feeling maybe powerless or you were feeling guilty about something, suppose there was a moment where you felt really guilty, then there's a part of you which still feels guilty, still feels that you're still in that moment in the past. Now, right now, all it takes is a little bit of guilt, right? And it will then magnetize, it attracts that past moment. So now you have the guilt of the moment today, and added to that, the guilt of the past. So you've got double guilt, or it could be triple. The amounts can vary, right? So that makes it so much difficult to control your emotions. So through the breathing exercises, we can actually get back our control over our emotional state. So right now, there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of uncertainty about what's going to happen. So it's not just the anxiety of the current situation. People are actually activating anxieties from the past. So that's why it's really important to clear any energies which are still remaining in the past. Okay, so let's start with the basic pranayam. It's just paced breathing, and I know there are still people feeling shy to show their face on the camera, but if I can see your face, I can maybe pick up that, you know, if you're understanding or if you're confused, you know, the face gives away a lot. This is why, you know, face-to-face conversations are the most effective, right? Compared to, you know, you speak to somebody on the phone, there can be so many misunderstandings, right? Because somebody says something, they might be saying it with a smile on their face, but you don't know that. So you might take it the wrong way, right? So it just gives me a bit of feedback. I mean, it's not mandatory, but it will help me to gauge how people are understanding and if everybody's getting it. And also because we're doing breathing exercises, so, you know, I can maybe pick up something if something is not happening correctly. Right. So for this first basic pranayam, what we're doing is we're taking in deep breaths. So you're breathing in, taking longer breaths, breathing deep into the belly, into your abdomen. So when you breathe in, your belly should expand. You should feel your chest expanding, opening out. You'll even feel your rib cage opening out, right? And you'll feel it up to your shoulders. Okay? And it is normally a 10-second in breath followed by a 10-second out breath, right? But as there are people who are new, maybe not so experienced, so what we'll do is let's start with a 6-second inhalation with a 6-second exhalation. Okay, so I hope everybody's sitting comfortably. The ones who I can see are looking pretty comfortable, so that's good. Right, so I'm gonna count from 1 to 6, and you just follow the count, in breath, out breath, okay? So, starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now just take a pause. Start observing your body and your state of mind. Start to observe if there's any difference in your state of mind or how your body feels. Okay, let's do another round of 6-second inhalation, 6-second exhalation. Starting now with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, pause again. Just observe. Feel. Begin to feel the relaxation in the body. Begin to feel the calmness in the mind as we continue to do the breathing exercises. You might want to keep your eyes closed as well to go a little bit deeper and to help you to focus completely on your breathing. Okay, let's move up to a 10-second in breath followed by a 10-second out breath. Starting now with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Continue to observe your breathing. Feel the increased flow of air flowing in and out of your body. Continue observing your breath. Follow your breath as it goes in and as it goes out. And you may even get a sense of feeling your prana going in and out of your body. Continue following your breath. And as you follow your breath, feel your muscles relaxing. Feel your mind becoming calmer. Feel yourself going gradually within, deep within yourself. Connect with the flowing motion of your breath. Feel the flow within your body. There are many things which are flowing throughout your body. Many vital functions. And see for yourself, how are you flowing through life? Are you flowing how you want to flow through life? Are you flowing freely? Or are you holding on to certain things? Are there any attachments? Connect with feeling. Try not to think. Just allow the ideas or the images to just flow. How well do you flow with your ideas, your expression? How creative are you in what you do? Are there any thoughts or beliefs which come to mind when you think about being creative? When you think about expressing yourself as a unique individual? The entire creation is full of unique expressions. How can you contribute to that creativity? All through nature, you will see unique expressions through colors and shapes and textures. What are your beliefs related to your creative energy? Whether it is a drawing or a song, maybe it's writing, maybe it's sexual energy. What are your thoughts and beliefs around this area? Are there any guilts or regrets? Or maybe there was a shame because of what somebody told you. Somebody told you from their perspective. Somebody judged you from their perspective. Let go of any guilt or shame or regret which may be blocking your creative flow. Release any unwanted emotions, any unwanted beliefs Release that through your out breath. Connect with the flow of your breathing again. Remind yourself that you are in control of what you allow within yourself and what you can let go. Use the flow of breathing to help you breathe back in your awareness, your attention, your focus, the ability to feel in this moment, in this place. See yourself expressing creatively. Maybe it could be part of the work you do. Or maybe your work does not allow for so much creativity. Maybe you have a hobby or an interest on the side, something that you like to do in the weekends. Is there something that you can see yourself doing creatively? See how it feels. Feel it in your body as you visualize yourself flowing creatively. When you can feel it in your body, it becomes easier to believe that you can do it, that it is possible. Now breathe in this vision into yourself. Let it rest within yourself, deep within your center. And remind yourself that you can connect to this state of flowing freely at any time you want. There can be things, experiences in our day-to-day life which can distract us, which can disturb us emotionally. But the more we practice being centered within ourselves, the more we practice connecting with the flow, connecting with the alignment and the power within, the more control you will have over any emotional disturbances. And that will help you to save time and energy for more productive tasks. Okay, so following the flow of your breath, take a couple of deep breaths. Feel your awareness going deep into your belly and follow it as it leaves your body. Remind yourself where you are, where you're sitting. Connect with your physical body. Feeling centered and aligned. Feeling empowered to take on the day ahead. Okay, and with a couple of deep breaths, you can slowly open your eyes when you're ready. So take your time. Sometimes, if you feel you're going quite deep in the meditations, keep a glass of water next to you. Actually, keep a glass of water next to you, anyways. From tomorrow, um, actually, two things to remember. We are going to be doing another pranayam, which is working with the abdominal muscles. So, anyways, we should be keeping a light, empty stomach if possible when we do pranayam meditation. But tomorrow it'll be especially important um, if you want to keep your breakfast down. Then it's best to save your breakfast for after the meditation. And yeah, keep a glass of water next to you because water um, can actually pick up on the vibrations of our thoughts, of our words, um, of our emotions. Um, you can even, every time you take a glass of water, you can actually hold it in your hand and put an intention. Um, and it can actually help you to make it a reality. So even after a meditation, if you've kept that glass of water next to you, that water has been absorbing, it's been changing its structure according to your meditation. So it's a nice way to kind of take that energy to help you manifest it. And it also helps you to kind of get grounded again. Okay. So if does anybody have any questions, or does anybody want to share any feedback? Feel free. If not, then we will end the meeting. We will continue tomorrow. Nice to see you all. Thank you all for joining today. Have a great day. Namaste.